You see, people don't know. That's why they keep on losing in life. We leave God. I've been sharing about spiritual priesthood. And the biggest mistake that many have done is to separate the two ministries. To think that you can be a king without the backing of the priesthood in your life. In the new order is the order of Melchizedek, where a priesthood is from the loyalty. We rule because we come from the church. We rule because we are our tongues are on fire. It's our stand in the church that makes us factors when we walk as kings in the world. You separate the two. It's a big mistake. You walk now with the principles that God cannot back it. Because you have left the priesthood. You don't do that. You carry the church with you. You still carry the principles of God. While you are dealing with the world, you don't forget you are a man of the church. You don't do that. That's the problem of Jeroboam and Rehoboam. I don't know if you know the story of these two kings. The reason why the mantle, the grace was taken away from Rehoboam was a simple foolishness. Foolishness. And if you go down with our text in Kings, he actually took away the priests. Listen, counsel to the long people. Yes, it was a cause of God. But that cause of God had to be facilitated by the foolishness of a man. Without the foolishness of a man, that could not have been possible. So there are mistakes that we do, that we weaken ourselves because we leave the priesthood and we carry ourselves as ordinary men in the world. The first response in most of the times, it's the flesh. And you have to be careful. I have learned in my life not to respond immediately to issues. Because I know I need God. And if I need God in my life, I need to be careful so that I don't leave him behind in what I'm doing. Otherwise I'll lose. Oh yes. Look at the men of the world in the way. They will simply say one word. Sometimes they may not say anything. Just these eyes looking at you. Hey, you will not sleep that day. Ask Elijah, will tell you. Jezebel said, tell him, I will do what he has done to the prophet. Elijah said, I flee for my life. What do you think he held from what Jezebel said? That's the name of evil. You only deal with that if you don't leave God. You carry God in that space. You are not evil enough to deal with evil. All right, I was quoting this. Kings 19:2. Okay, go back to Corinthians. Let's make a quick. For although we live in the natural realm, we don't wage a military campaign employing human weapons, using manipulation to achieve our aims. We don't use manipulation. That's not the way we do it. Now, you see in the world, people will say, so what did you do? When they say, what did you do? Do you know what they are trying to employ you to do? Physical. ordinary human warfare. Iwe kungote chete basi kudonta. Do you know kudonta? Huh? Do you know kudonta? It's chichewa, isn't it? Yes. They think you don't know how to carry yourself. And many of us, do you know what we have done? Is to leave God, so that we don't want to be seen kudonta. And we call ourselves. We have responded in the flesh so many times. Give me TLOB. We are going to have a very good study. God is going to minister to us. The Spirit of the Lord is going to speak to us. Yes, it's very, very important. It is true that I'm an ordinary. I'm not denying I'm in the flesh. Weak human being. But I don't use human plans and methods to win my battles. I may be working and eating everything that you eat, but there is a big difference between me and you. I don't use human plans and methods to win my battles of life. Can you say I don't use human plans, human methods to win my battles? That's a reason why when we sing, all of us that are exposed now to understanding of this, we have now, there is a hunger in us to now know and discover what are my weapons now. Because if you don't know your weapons, then what are you going to use? You are saying I'm not going to use ordinary things. I'm not going to use human plans and methods. But if you don't know them, what are you going to use? That's why you need. There are some of us who have known. Church attendance is my weapon. Worship is my weapon. Praise is my weapon. When something happens there, we look for Sunday. Oh yes, I'm telling you. We say, okay, Sunday. And when we come here, we come to employ and deploy. Employ and deploy the weapons of our warfare. It's not just a worship. We are presented with a warfare. And when you are walking there, say, God, you know the reason. Why today I'm in your presence? Today let the praise be a weapon to me. Let my worship be a weapon to me. Oh yes.
Hallelujah.